All right. Hello, William. How you doing?
Hello, Mikhail.
What problem are we going to solve today then?
I'm working out a yield of a buy-to-let property.
Okay. What does that entail?
It's pretty straightforward, which is good. So you just have to work out what the rent you're going to achieve on that property. So if it's going to be £1,500 a month, times that by 12, that would be 18,000, and then divide that by how much the purchase price is. So in this case, we say 18,000, and you buy the property for 250,000. Then so you divide, uh, so you get 18 divided by 250,000, and then times that by 100, and comes up with a percentage, and that is your gross rental yield. So in
Okay.
this case, it's 7.2%. If you want to work out your net yield, you need to put in the costs. So that could be taken into account things like your service charges
Okay.
and some other costs, agents fees, repairs, maintenance. So that's your your net yield. So a lot of buy-to-let investors maybe look at the gross yield, but you've got to be very mindful when you're buying something to look at all the associated costs, like
Yeah.
maybe there's if surcharge is very high, so there's lifts, vehicle gates, porters can be a lot high, so that's going to bring down your yield. So in this case, we just looked at a net yield of around about 6%. So
Okay.
that's the difference
Yeah.
between the gross yield and your net rental yield.
Okay. And maybe we could we'll put a link in the at the end of this episode so you can give us an example of your working outs maybe.
Yeah, and we've also got a property in Brentford that is around about um, that level, 250,000 for and £1,500 a month. So yeah, it's a good example. The costs are not that detailed, but ultimately it's a good example.
Okay, great. That sounds like another problem solved.